Clarissa ligou para isso.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thanks for waiting.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Simone.
What is it?
Simone.
Simone.
Brazil, from Brasília. Can I speak Portuguese? Okay. Como será o futuro da série sem a protagonista feminina?
Paul is the leading.
I've always been the leading actress. We don't know. We don't know what it's going to be like, but I think it's exciting that no one really knows what's going to happen, right?
Yeah. You know,
We're sad.
There's a lot of change that, you know, a lot of things that can happen. I mean, these storylines have been played out for 6 years, and there's always room for extreme change. And I think that it's going to lend itself to adding a lot more dynamic to the story. No other questions?
Yes.
Are we that
Okay.
Are we that
We're
boring?
done!
I think she has another one, I don't know.
She wants to know if you guys know how many seasons.
25 seasons.
47.
It's gonna be the new Supernatural, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do it forever.
So, hi.
Never age.
My name is Michelle, I'm with Série Maníacos. So, welcome to Rio, it's good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
And I was wondering, what's the mindset for the future? Are you guys like, if the show ends next year, are you guys okay with that? Did you tell all the stories you want to tell? Or maybe there's more, there's room for more stories, you can go beyond season 7. Or it's fine to end after season 7. What's the feeling there?
Damon's going to get his own spin-off
That sounds good.
Yeah. Instead of
on ABC Family.
You know, I don't really know how to answer that question. I was a part of Lost, but I wasn't a part of it very long, but I really paid attention to how they ended that show. They ended it with a lot of dignity. They ended it with a very finite, this is how it ends. It's like the end of a book. But there are a lot of vested interests in this show continuing. It's an economic engine for a number of companies. It's an economic engine for about almost 200 people. So,
But I mean, would you be fine with if?
yeah, absolutely. We've told, if the show ended, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've told a lot of stories, and these characters have been very loved by very many people for a very long time.
I think that, and I hope I can speak, I know that Paul's done a few independent films recently, and Ian and Nikki are both doing a lot of producing right now, and I'm really into producing and doing other stuff with my music, and I think that in a lot of ways this show helps us do these other things that maybe we wouldn't be able to do, or we wouldn't have this built-in fan base to do. But I also think that, you know, if people really paid attention to what Paul's doing, what Ian's doing, what we're all kind of doing outside of this show, they will see that we will be fine. You know, we do other things and we're doing them now, and especially like when it's like ISF or something, there's things that are happening right now that we want people to pay attention to, so that when eventually the show does end, that, you know, we will have you guys to follow us into our other ventures and to the other things
No,
we're doing.
exactly. I mean, we're extraordinarily grateful. It's not about wanting the show to end. The question being is that if the studio literally called, if Warner Brothers called and said, hey, we're ending the show next year, you know, we will be appreciative of the fact that a lot of stories have been told, and there's really nothing we can do. If they pull the plug, they pull the plug.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Natasha.
Hello, I'm Ian.
Hello. That's fashionbrazil.com. Vocês interpretam o mesmo personagem desde 2009.
For 20 years.
O que mudou em Damon, Bonnie e Stefan da primeira temporada para a sexta?
Okay. No, my hair has not changed at all, ever. Oh God, what's she? Well, Stefan's not in love with Elena anymore. I think that's a big one. The whole crux of the show, the whole season 1 began with Stefan and Elena. That was like the whole love, and now they've become very platonic, and it's become a friendship. So I never thought that it would go that way, but it did. So I think for my character, that's probably the biggest thing.
Bonnie's changed a lot.
I I think Bonnie's changed a lot. I've changed a lot. I know that the character is much stronger now than she was. She started off kind of as more of the supporting, go with the flow kind of person, and now this character is very much her own woman and makes her own decisions, and I think would bend over and sacrifice herself. And I only think that until the past episode that was actually true, and I think one of the biggest changes for her have been and will be in this season.
Yeah, Bonnie's become a very empowered woman. You know, Damon went from this really snarky, funny villain to a hero, to an anti-hero, to a boyfriend. And, you know, I think there's a lot of value in this character having the rug pulled out from underneath him. Life does this thing to us where it throws us a lot of curveballs and it makes us react and grow. And this character is being forced to grow. We all, I think, unanimously love the dark, twisted, funny, villainous type characters because they're more fun to play. So, a lot of growth.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, my
Hello.
name is Ana Luisa and I'm from Damage. E eu gostaria de perguntar como foi gravar a última cena com a Nina?
It was pretty weird. Yeah, it was pretty surreal. But, you know, all things have to come to an end. And, I don't know, maybe she'll return for the season finale or something. I don't know, you never know.
Well, I don't want to say really anything because I haven't really spoken about the last scene specifically in any interviews, so I really want people to watch the season finale and just look at that work and see any sort of emotions in that, and let that be your answer.
Yeah, same for me. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to talk about, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Olá,
Hello.
meu nome é Ângela, sou do Confira e eu gostaria de saber que, com a saída da Helena da série, se pode haver algum romance entre o Damon e a Bonnie, se há possibilidade.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know where that's going. You know, Bonnie and Damon have great chemistry because this one and I are buds, and we adore each other. But we honestly, it sounds so boring. We really just have no idea.
We have no idea.
They started breaking story about 2-3 weeks ago.
I can't imagine you guys being romantic.
He gets real jealous. Get here. Well, you know, I think that Ian and I have both been very vocal about wanting to work together. You know, we have the same coach who is also, I think, pretty famous here, Ivana Chubbuck, and we work the same way. And when Ian directed this year, it was absolutely spectacular and wonderful experience. And we just connect really well.
We love working together because it's fun and it's connective. You know, Paul and I have just worked together for so many years. It's like
Right.
and Paul loves it too. We three love working with one another. And now that Elena is no longer in the picture, it's all good.
That's old news, buddy.
Keep it in the family.
They're endgame.
We're endgame.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Olá. 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 Como vampiros, eu gostaria de saber o que vocês acharam do sangue dos cariocas, mesmo que boa parte esteja contaminado com o mosquito da dengue.
What's dengue?
It's a mosquito that bites, and the name of the disease is dengue. There's no name.
Vampires don't get dengue.
And Brazilian blood is very spicy. Very hot.
Ok?
Lots of passion in Brazil.
Ok. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Eu queria perguntar a eles, a série já está caminhando para final da 6ª temporada e já vai entrar na 7ª. O que faz a série ser um sucesso tão grande que já está indo para a 7ª temporada?
Paul takes his clothes off.
I don't know. I used to. Well,
I'll answer
pure
this.
luck. Pure luck.
I'll answer this one.
Please don't. Go ahead.
From the very beginning, this show had a lot of legs. It was told in a very dynamic way. Incredible storylines, great storytelling, a level of service to the writing. The acting was at a pretty decent level. And people got hooked. And these characters started meaning something to people.
It's true.
And young people started growing with these characters and identifying with these characters. And people who watched the show with their sick parents or going through high school or a breakup all started identifying with this show. And it's carried on. And now because of Netflix and because of iTunes and because of Hulu and on-demand television, now the 12 and 13-year-olds who were 6 when we started shooting the show are now watching the show, and there's another audience that's building. Because in the United States, our ratings are shit. Because we broadcast to a group of people that don't watch television. Millennials and teenagers do not watch live TV. They watch it on their iPhones and probably now on their watches. And so this show just resonated with so many people, and it stuck. And because of identifying with these characters, or maybe where we were in our life, it's like why an album or a song means something to people. You'll listen to a song over and over and over again.
I think if I've seen enough TV to know what like good quality television. And if you really look at seasons 1, 2, and 3 of the show, it's really top-notch television. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like made for targeted in terms of the demographic. It's like teen demographic, but it really is high quality.
Seasons 1, 2, and if you go back and actually watch the first 3 seasons of the show.
And even the look of the show, because I've seen a lot of shows, the actual cinematic style of the show is very filmic, and I don't think there's a lot of shows like that.
I think social media has a lot to do with it.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, but I think that our fans in the US or our fans in the UK, our fans in Brazil, they connected to it. I think the network has done a really good job of making sure that everyone is internationally connected and has access to the show via like their app, or we are all encouraged to tweet for the finale and connect to the fans and all that. So I really think that the online fans, engaging fans, and everyone connecting globally, I think has a lot to do with it. Everyone kind of hypes each other up. I think that has a...
Yeah, you know what? You're right, actually. The CW actually has earned or deserves a great amount of thanks to be highly ingenuitive in the way they promote this show.
I think the most in terms of social media is the CW.
They're very, very smart about it, and they know what they're doing. So, yeah.
First, I want to know what you like more about Brazil. And from this 6 years, it's like a lifetime working in this serial, I want to know what has changed you three personally. What from the character that that looks like you, that is similar from your character, and especially to Ian Somerhalder, I want to ask of you and your wife what you look like, what you like that you have in common, despite the fact that you like to act as vampires, that you have this vampire acting.
That's a lot of questions. It's like,
I'm sorry.
We have the memory, we're just actors. We have like a 2-second memory. Yeah, little brains, we repeat lines. What's the first question? Because that's way too many. What's the first one?
What you like Brazil the most?
Okay, let's start there.
Obviously, Brazil is a very beautiful country, but Brazil is about the people.
Yeah.
I've never seen or felt or heard more passion and love and fervent. It's unbelievable.
Definitely the most enthusiastic fans of any country we've ever visited.
Ever. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's so much passion.
We get really cocky after we leave here. And
Yeah, everybody.
and we're like, oh, okay, I know one cares.
Brazil is very bad for our egos. That's what Brazil is. It's the people. It's amazing, amazing people.
Yeah.
And the other one was, I think, as far as characters, you know, from the very beginning of this show, we've all grown as people and as characters. Television is like being in a relationship or a marriage or life, where you don't really know what you're going to have to do or say from week to week to week. And if a writer's having a bad day, that's what's on the page. If they're fighting with their parent, or they are sick, you have this weird relationship with these people who tell you what to say and what you're going to go through on a weekly basis. And it changes you. It changes your character and it changes you as a person. It's a very interesting life.
I'll be answering all the questions.
Please. What about you, Kitty?
Oh, what was the second question exactly?
What from your character that has influenced you personally?
What from my character has influenced me the most?
Yes.
Not the clothes. Definitely my romance with Steve McQueen showed me what true love can really be like. I hope the determination factor. I mean, this is a character that never gave up, and I hope that behavior was instilled into my subconscious in some way. Is that?
Yeah, they're all these characters are very much survivors, like any of us are. It's identifying with that survivor in you, and the need to search and maintain family, and the need to have love, and the need to survive.
It's like your favorite song, I'm a survivor. That's your favorite song, right? You sing it all the time. Isn't that, who sings that? Christina Aguilera?
Destiny's Child?
He knows his singing. He knows his singing.
No, I actually don't.
He loves,
I thought you were talking about that
Pitbull.
song.
He loves Pitbull.
I thought that was
He loves Pitbull. He loves Ariana Grande. He gets
And
ready
I love
to
Kat Graham.
He gets ready to Taylor, all top 40. He gets ready to Taylor Swift.
Tag me.
See, he knows.
all top 40.
All top, that's all he listens to. We're ready to kill him every morning.
It's true. I put it on in the morning in the trailer. I put on all the top 40.
Very talented woman here. Very talented woman with her music.
Are you talking about yourself?
Yes. No, it's amazing watching. I love music, and I own about 20 guitars, and I don't play them very well.
20?
Literally. By the way,
20.
Nikki yells at me. We have literally.
Can I have one?
Yeah. By the way,
I
sure.
only have one.
I will bring you one when we get back to it. I'm not kidding you. 20 of them. Can I have one? I'd have to ship it.
They're very
but
cool guitars.
but watching people, you know, Kat will be going over dance moves and stuff in her room at 3 in the morning and getting on a little plane to go shoot a show after working all night. I watch it. I love watching that.
Thanks.
Nikki does it too, like
Yeah,
writing
Nikki's
songs.
amazing. Nikki will just like take out a guitar and just start making a song just out of nowhere, and it's
It's
absolutely
pretty cool.
amazing.
It's a
And
beautiful art.
yeah, she's great.
Hi guys, I'm Marina. I work for Avessa magazine. It's a magazine focused on literature, so this may be a little different from everybody else. But so the series is based on a book series, right? And I was wondering if you guys think that maybe the fact that the TV series is based on a book series maybe has attracted more fans, or maybe if the series have been a way to expand the reading habits. I don't know.
It's both. the book brought in tons of fan base, and then the show brought in tons of book readers. I mean, it goes both ways, and it's a.
But as a television series, we discourage reading.
He's joking.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I've never read as little
You've never
in my
read?
life. No, I'm saying being on this show. I mean, I'm thankful for the show and I love it, but I was an avid reader. I read all day, every day. In 6 years, I
Yeah. Well, you've got us.
just haven't been reading very much.
Lots of.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways. Look, this book series was huge, and then it brought a lot of oomph to the story. But we strayed away from the books immediately. It became its own. We might have actually been better off. At least
I definitely would have because Bonnie went a blogger.
But you guys,
Freckles.
Underneath, yeah, there's my cover.
it's because you guys said that the show is not that big on the US, so I was thinking maybe.
No, the show is huge.
No,
in the
it is
US.
huge,
It's
but-
just hard on network television to get the numbers that.
Right,
you
with our
would see.
demographic. It's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe if you thought that the fandom was like mostly made of people who read the book series or something.
I think it's a great deal of
I
them.
think in the beginning it was not. I think we still are. Some of them have, you know, we've gotten more fans just based on people who'd never seen the books and then, or you know, read them, and then we still have fans from the books. It's a toss up.
Okay, just one last one to close it up. So, Kat, how do you manage your life to deal with the actor's career and the musician? How do you do it?
I don't really have a life. Like that's it. Like these guys are my life. This is my life.
They are your life.
They are my life. My work is my life right now, and the free time I have, I'm here with them, or you know, I'm doing my music. You know what I mean? I'm focused on that right now. You know, if I meet my soulmate and that happens, and obviously everything stops, and you focus on that, and you make that happen. But until then, you know, I'm really enjoying my work family a lot. Yeah.
Thank
Those
you.
are my soulmate
No, I
brothers.
mean, look. But I'll tell you, I will say this: it is unbelievable to watch multifaceted people like Kat, who do the music and do writing and do the acting and all the stuff. But I will say, what I can hope and encourage, I've asked people to read the books, and they don't want to read them because they are now so sucked into what this story is that when they read the books, they get angry at the books. People who read the books then got angry at the show. It's a very interesting thing. But I still, to this day, am all about reading the books, because when you read the books, it's such a different experience than when you watch a film. There's so few adaptations that actually get the story anywhere near correct. So it's very difficult for you as a representative of a site or a magazine dedicated to literature, because we're just a bunch of illiterate teen vampire actors. But I hope this story doesn't end your career.
No, I don't think it will. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
So much.
Hey guys, thank you all for the interest. Thank you for writing about this show and actually caring, because it's you guys, the media, that make this all happen. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
See you guys later.